Hello, and welcome back. We're back. Right?
Yeah, so we need to talk to our Tanakh friend as well as Gaia.
Yeah. Should we talk to Tanakh and then Gaia?
Yes. We also, when we stopped recording, we accidentally ended up in
Oh yeah, we
Aloy's
should
room.
show you Aloy's room here.
Let me show you really quick. It was pretty sad. She was looking at some of the stuff and she was like talking about Ross and
They gave us the biggest room in the place.
she's never gonna be there.
Yeah. Oh, they won't let me
Interact anymore with it.
Yeah, they're done with it.
That's Elizabeth Silbeck's pendant. And then we had
Our first spear and our first
Ross,
bow and arrow
that
from Ross.
helped her make. And then there was
Some more of our arrows and holy shit. A lot of arrows in there.
There was an actionable thing to the right there too.
Yeah. Here's our bed.
Oh. Candles.
Yep.
Oh, Fashav, right.
Fashav's token. It's the the Tanakh dagger.
Yep.
All right. Spear. Varl collected all our shit and brought it here.
He's so thoughtful.
What a guy. If only she didn't cheat on him with Aaron.
It let them experience
All right.
many things.
Oh yeah, we're gonna look in this room too. Oh, maybe there's nothing in this room.
That's cool that they were intelligent, but that doesn't mean they were wise.
What?
I was just listening to that conversation, and they were saying like the hologram to help them experience things more. And Varl was saying that yes, but they're
Looks like
holograms.
someone's made this space their
And
own.
it's like, would you have a hard time telling between what's real and what's not?
room, Aloy.
Oh.
I believe they wanted private accommodations.
Oh.
Oh, chicka wow wow. They took the second biggest place in the place.
But it's for two people.
This is the banging bed.
Yep.
Where's little what's his face?
Aaron's room?
There it is.
What's this?
Probably more stuff for you to take. 'Cause you said they collected some things.
Won't let me grab it. Where'd he go?
There's an
Alright, so
explanation.
this is the Tanakh guy's bed. And this is Aaron's bed.
Must be.
Now that we know where Zoe and Varl are sleeping. Well, sleeping.
On
quote,
each other, you mean?
yeah, on each other.
The song, I didn't like the way you sing it.
So you like hearing me butcher a guitar person? I sure don't. You sound like a dying long leg.
Exclamation point to the right there. Yeah.
Ah,
I think
there it
it's
is. This is the room.
Do you require my sword?
Not right now.
No, I just want your information. How'd you lose your arm?
You said the Bulwark was your home a long time ago. That you were part of the Sky Clan.
Yes.
That's all you're gonna tell me?
Yes.
Fine. As you wish. My parents were killed in a clan skirmish, so I was raised by my squad. As I grew older, I came to be known as an accomplished fighter. Tekote took a special interest in me. I fought by his side against the Karja, and led my squad on a dangerous climb into the Daunt. It was I who opened the gates at Barren Light from the east side, allowing the Tanakh to raise it.
That must have
Oh,
gotten you some
shit.
attention.
Indeed. I was welcomed home as a hero, and I was content.
And why'd you leave?
I became a marshal.
Why did you leave the Sky Clan to become a marshal?
I was sent to the Kulrut by Tekote. Back then, I would have obeyed his every order. I believed in him, like one would a father. I was too blind to see the fear in his eyes. Fear of a rising young warrior challenging his command of the clan. I returned a hero from the battle at Barren Light. But to him, I was only a threat.
Is this the
It
guy?
occurred to him that I had no interest in rising
Yeah.
above my station.
That's Butthead. Butthead
The
Pooper
dickhead
Pants.
guy?
Why did Takote think you wouldn't be a threat to him if he sent you to the cool route?
Takote knew that if I survived the Cool Route, I'd be forced to forsake the clan to serve the Tanakh as a whole. I'd never be allowed to challenge his command, even if I wanted to. After our victory at Barren Light, Takote spoke to our people, said it would be selfish to rob Hikaru and the marshals of a warrior like myself. Even though he knew perfectly well I had no intention of ever leaving. It was exile, guised as an honor. One he knew I couldn't refuse. So I became a marshal, and never looked back.
I'm sorry you had to go through that.
I am not. Though it pained me at the time, a marshal is what I was destined to be.
Good thing you became a marshal.
When we were at the Bulwark, the guard said something about the Wings of the Ten. Hikaru also mentioned it at the Cool Route. Decca, too. What does it mean?
The visions tell us that the Ten flew on great metal machines with wings, and leapt into battle from the sky. For us, to imitate this feat is the ultimate expression of martial prowess, and it is why the challengers leap into the arena during the Cool Route. Many times I imagined it as a child. The feeling of freedom, and the awe it must have inspired.
Yeah, that would
What
be
did
inspiring,
Chief
eh?
Hikaru say when you told him he'd be joining me here?
You spilt rebel blood at the Grove, and helped reunite the clans. There was little more to be said. He understood.
Well, I'm honored he lent me his best marshal. At least for a little while.
Indeed.
We did this one, right?
Yeah, we've done all three.
Oh, fuck off. Come on.
Why did Takote think you wouldn't be-
Fuck.
I'd never be after our said, even though he knew it was X. So I became.
I'm sorry.
I am not.
Why does anyone not
What are
want
you
to stay in
looking at
that
over there?
section?
The others have been helping me decipher the symbols the focus shows me. So, I thought I'd try to understand the weapon you intend to use against the enemy. This Hephaestus, it will be able to make machines. That answer to Gaia?
Yes,
How many?
as many as we need.
Such power. Has the world ever seen the like?
Now that you know who the enemy is, do you have any questions?
I'll admit, I find them hard to grasp. From the heavens. And invulnerable.
For now.
I will leave the strategy to you. I trust you will point my blade where it will cut the deepest.
Bam.
You've had some time with the team now. Any thoughts?
I admit, I was surprised to see Nutaru here. Farmers don't make for effective soldiers.
I'm told she rallied some in her tribe against the Karja, and fought all the way to Barren Light.
Interesting. Perhaps I am mistaken.
Perhaps.
Well, you were mistaken about Aloy, so, you know.
I should go.
Back on mission.
It would be hard to, like, understand that from a warrior background to a farmer, right?
Yeah. Hey, no.
pleased you have returned.
I'm
And I
pleased
see
you're
You
pleased.
have recovered ether.
No, I
Please
haven't.
proceed
I want to
with the
connect my
merge.
drone survey.
Afterwards, I have a matter to discuss with you.
Oh, we only got 2 new drones.
Yeah, we didn't get a ton, did
We didn't get another one. Because we didn't want to fight the Thunderjaw. Then we said we are going to go see Poseidon next, right?
I think so. We'll have to read the write-up on him.
So, what did you want to discuss?
While you were away, I received an unusual transmission on my dedicated Eleuthia frequency.
Eleuthia. That's one of the sub-functions you couldn't detect before.
Yes. The transmission occurred so slowly that at first it seemed like an accidental blip of data amongst background static. Once I noticed this irregularity, it took some time to collate the complete message.
Oh, do we have another function to go after?
That SOS.
Where does it lead?
To a mountain to the northwest of this facility. A word of caution, Aloy.
I bet it's Zenith that has it.
It is possible this transmission is genuine. It is also possible it is being broadcast by someone or something else.
You don't think it's actually Eleuthia?
I am uncertain.
What's SOS?
It is an old world code. A distress signal. A desperate plea for help.
Which, if it was a fake code, would be fine. Eleuthia would say that code, probably, right? Because it's an old world code.
Yeah.
But it could also be a Zenith code.
Why would Eleuthia send a coded transmission on a frequency only the two of you can communicate on?
I believe it was done as a precaution to avoid detection. Or at least to create the appearance of the desire to do so. I am also uncertain why Eleuthia would expect that I would be able to detect and respond to its distress signal at all. As far as it is aware, I no longer function.
Okay, so either Eleuthia is in trouble and sent the message hoping you were out there, or someone else is trying to get us to go to these coordinates, pretending to be Eleuthia.
That is my conclusion as well.
Is it silence?
Could be.
Could the Zeniths be sending the transmission?
According to the data I reviewed on your focus, the Zeniths recovered the other Gaia root kernel in the Hades Proving Lab. It is feasible they used it to gain access to my internal frequencies.
So, maybe they sent it thinking you'd respond and reveal your location.
Possibly. However, the transmission is highly irregular. If they intended to provoke me into revealing myself, I would expect the communication to be more routine.
Right. So maybe it's not them then.
Yeah.
You said the coordinates lead to a mountain to the northwest. What's there?
I have no record of anything of note in that vicinity.
Okay, and what about the other number in the message? 237. Any idea what that means?
I have queried my available databases, but it does not appear to have any significance. Perhaps its meaning can only be understood at the indicated coordinates.
Maybe that's like the passcode to get in or something.
Maybe.
Alright, I'll go to the coordinates and check out the source of the transmission.
All by yourself? Ha! No way.
I included Erend and Varl in this briefing via their focuses. I concur that you should not investigate this alone.
What
Bam.
if it's a trap?
Of course it could be a trap. But if it really is Eleuthia, then it's in trouble, and I need to bring it back. Don't worry. I'll be careful and...
We're coming with you.
Fine. Go grab your things.
Oh, we're doing this now?
We'll wait for you at the west exit, in case you need to upgrade your gear.
pissed off nod.
Right? It's like, fine, I'll help stuff. $237.
Here I come.
The Cradle of Echoes. Northwest.
Can you put it as your
Up here,
main quest?
probably, eh?
Could you put it as your main quest?
We are. It is our main quest. On hold, on hold.
Oh,
Everything's
really?
on hold.
You have to do this one then.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, that is interesting, actually. More information on these guys, I guess. Eleuthia. Here you go.
Eleuthia is a Zero Dawn subordinate function responsible for the birthing and reintroduction of the new generation of humanity. During the construction of Zero Dawn in 2065 and 66, Eleuthia software was developed by Alpha Project leader Patrick Brochard-Klein. It was intended to be the penultimate subordinate function.
Penultimate.
I don't know what that means. It was only after Minerva had successfully deactivated the robots of the Pharaoh Swarm and Aether, Poseidon, Demeter, and Artemis had reconstituted the biosphere that humans could be reintroduced to the planet. Eleuthia was designed to grow human embryos in artificial wombs inside special cradle facilities. It would then birth and nurture these children via robotic servitors, educating them through their toddler years. At this point, the Apollo subordinate function was intended to activate, giving these new humans a comprehensive education. But Ted Pharaoh prevented that from happening. To keep future humans from grasping his culpability for the robot plague that destroyed the world, he purged the Apollo database and murdered all of Zero Dawn's Alpha Project leads. As a result, after Eleuthia deployed, a new generation of humans never received knowledge of the past. They were released into the wilds as teens, left to their own devices. They fragmented into primitive tribes. Even though Euthulia's function had been fulfilled, it still exists as an empty shell. When Hades was infected by the mysterious signal that gave it malevolent consciousness, Gaia destroyed herself to prevent it from taking over and triggering other extinctions. At this time, Eleuthia, deranged and semi-conscious, fled to a process somewhere in the Forbidden West.
So it's a pretty important function, that one.
Mm-hmm.
And then we'll read Poseidon once we get back on that track.
That's interesting that it's like completely derailed.
Yeah. Which one were we gonna work on? Trapper?
I think you wanted to do the warrior so that you could do the challenges.
We already kind of did, unless there's more. I mean,
Maybe
which
not, then.
could.
Because I think we reached the archer one. We completed that. And you were wanting to just fill in the trees then, I think was your next objective.
Resonator buildup. Power attacks. Burst fire. Would you say?
I think you were talking about completing each tree.
Yeah.
Like each section, so just kind of start working your way through that.
We're working through the middle of each tree, so it doesn't really matter which one we do, but because we could finish this one off as well. Because we can get deep concentration as well. Silent strike. Silent strike heal. Do more damage. I think we need that.
Yeah, especially with the stronger dudes, doesn't do anything.
Move faster with a heavy weapon. That'd be nice too. Machine health, more machine health. But I think we have to efficient repair and like go through all these. So. All right. Level 29.
You need level 20 to do this one, so I think you're well on your way.
I was able to unlock another room in the main living area.
Good to know. I'll check it out when I can.
Which room?
Not this one.
but we will use it if I can. Well, we don't have anything to upgrade right now.
I think you just did a massive overhaul.
Yeah, we did a whole bunch of upgrades. We could get some more traps. Purge water seems to be like a big one.
Got a bunch of muscle too.
For now. Advanced acid trap, I guess. Can finish making these. There. Used up all our machine muscle. Oop. We could still make some of these. There we go. Used up everything. What is this? Purge water trap. These advanced vertical shot traps are nice too. In the main living area, there's a new... This is Varl's room, right? It's gonna be awkward when they break up. Because we make out.
I'd be too busy making out with
You think it's gonna make another tribe? Zoe makes another tribe?
Door's unlocked now.
I think you just passed it. Or is it this one?
This one, I think.
Gaia, what was this room for?
This was intended to be a recreational room for control center operatives. Unfortunately, the entertainment modules were lost with the Apollo database.
That's too bad.
Yeah, that is too bad. I feel like we're gonna end up... Oh, we can go in there. There's nothing else in here, I don't think. I know. Pharaoh really fucks everything up, eh?
Yeah. Not only did he fuck up his generation, so that
Basically
tried to
fucked up the
rescue
world.
the world essentially, and then he fucked it up again. Because he didn't want people to know how terrible of a human he was.
Yeah, how badly he fucked up the world. Instead of like taking that moment to like actually do some good in his life, right?
Because he goes crying to Elizabeth. He's like, I ruined everything! And then...
What for?
I think this one reads it for you. There's a play button.
Switch to a private log.
Oh, come on. Play audio.
Switch to a private log. Okay, so Regional Control Center 9. Design of the facility's coming along. When Gaia finally builds it, it'll have everything it needs. Except personality. So, I'm going to sneak in my own mark.
Cute.
A couple of flourishes. Starting with this little tucked-away hideout. August would have gotten a kick out of it. He loved hidden passages, like the kind in old English castles. But I've got something bigger planned. My piece de resistance, if you will.
Interesting. There's secret passages in this place. Oh, kennel. Go lay down. Now how do we get in here?
There was an open door prompt.
Was it? Where?
Not necessarily for this door, but there was one. When you were looking around. I think it was... I'm all turned around now, so I'm not sure. Keep going straight to your right. Keep going. Left.
Oh. I'm back in the sleeping quarters.
Oh. Interesting.
No, that I'm not.
Now how do we get in there? Valuables chest.
There's a... Is that a sword on it? Hmm.
Cool. There's something like right there. Right?
Mm-hmm. When it's like really sad that like he could have just taken out like Apollo, he could have just taken out the story of how the world ended
Right?
instead of ruining it, all of it.
I don't know how to get to that.
Can you back up? I think I saw something as you came in. Is this where you came in from?
Yeah.
Keep going. No. Never mind. Could you pull out that grid? When you turn left, you could have gone straight.
What?
There was like that grid, right, in the tunnel that you were crawling through.
The grid.
The left.
You mean this grid?
Mm-hmm.
Don't let me aim.
Okay.
Well, maybe they'll figure it out when I'm gone.
There has to be more to this data.
Well, we'll let them figure it out. Let's go. You do a gangbang with Aaron and Varl.
Lozo's not around.
What?
Lozo's not around.
Yeah. Oh, I'm getting a phone call. I have to pause for a minute. Suspected Sam.
It might be the guy.
Hello? Hello? Yeah. Good, how are you?
There she is.
You
All
ready
right,
to head
I'm
out?
back. All right, let's go.
Look at us. 3 battle-hardened badasses forging into the unknown. This ought to be good.
This is like the dream team, right?
Why aren't the other two coming?
Well, Zoe's still doing stuff, and she's not. I'm gonna say she's not as much of a warrior.
Yeah, but then what about what's his face? He's like
He's injured,
the ultimate warrior.
right?
I guess like he wouldn't be able to climb the
This
mountain.
distress call had to be up a really steep mountain, huh?
You didn't have to come, Aaron.
I mean, fair. This had to be up a steep mountain. That's like something I would say.
Kennel, now. Hey. Kennel.
Oh shit! It's Zenith.
Merman.
Vermin.
Hey,
It was a trap.
or it might be setting out a distress call because of Zeden.
What the hell?
Oh, she killed him. He killed her.
They killed each other.
That's like a anti-shield trap. No, so much for that. It worked though.
Well, that takes the keg.
Vermin.
See if there's anything over there.
On it.
I'm gonna go
We'll check
investigate
out the
the farmer.
battlefield.
Right?
Let's start
I
with
want that.
Zenith.
I want that farmer.
Please.
Oh, a chest.
Well, there are obviously more Zeniths than we know about.
I believe you fought one of them.
Almost didn't make it.
And you didn't kill him, right? You just got away, essentially.
Yeah, basically.
Whatever the rebels did, it took down her shield. But why was she here? I can access her last communication file, but I'll use my focus to scan the battlefield too.
What about that crazy weapon the Zenith had?
It looked like she can make it come and go at will.
What?
But it's gone now.
Hello, Verbena?
Yeah.
What do you have for
Well,
me?
go do your thing.
I checked
I'll wait
everywhere,
here.
still no sign of the asset. Can we call off this pointless search already? Let's not forget who let it slip away in the first place. Now, I'd like to see results by nightfall. Do you think you can manage that? Hold on.
Oh shit! I pressed triangle. Son of a bitch.
What? Hello,
Oh,
Verbena?
I think
What
we
do you
got
have
most
for
of
me?
it.
Yeah, I think it was just hold on.
I
think
checked
see something.
everywhere, still no sign.
Oh, sure. You could play it while you're walking around. Should we take this down?
Yeah.
Where'd he go?
Now this'll do some damage.
Yep, we'll hold on to this in case we need it. We might. Put that there. There's a lot of hidey holes.
So they must have been investigating the SOS call too.
Maybe looking for the asset. Corpse.
I wonder how much... An Oseram with a focus. Looks like he was sending data on the weapons somewhere else.
Oh fuck, where'd he go? Lost it. I don't know what that was. But...
Cute. The little cutie.
Oh, there he is. He did. Right in the head. Prairie dog.
Yeah, a lot of those where we live. I think there was, so that one, but then there's one behind you as well.
Yeah. This would be a handy ass weapon.
Ah,
This could be silence's work
it's
too.
still hot.
Could be, yeah.
I need to know how it worked.
You think silence is gonna join our little
I'll have
group?
to check on it once it's cooled off.
I don't know. I still don't know if he's good or bad, because he sent the coordinates to Zenith, right?
Did he?
Yeah. Because he was like, I sent the coordinates, they won't harm you. And then he, like, disappeared. And the alien was like, what the fuck? And then she went into hiding.
Right.
Because the whole thing, she was like, if you try anything, I will, like, kill you, basically. And then he's like, yeah, I sent the coordinates to them. And she's like, after I'm done dealing with these guys, I'm gonna fuck you up.
Looks like the rebels camped here for a while. Are they watching this area?
He's basically our Loki to our Odin, basically.
Right.
Right? You kind of need him because he's fucking genius, but also
He's terrible.
he fucks us over a lot,
And not in a fun way.
right? Alright, I think that's everything. I don't see anything else. Where'd Varro go?
He was checking stuff out. Oh, there's a purple spot there. To your right. I'm assuming you saw it.
Yep. We're rabbit hunting. There he is. Got it.
It's such a sad little scene.
So this is that machine, the Spectre. They took down a Spectre?
The Spectre had instructions to assist recovery of the asset. I wonder what this asset is.
Eleuthia, maybe?
All right. I think I have an idea what happened here. I better get back to Erend.
Try to grab the gun
Nah.
and talk to Aaron.
All right, she who sees the unseen. What did you find out?
This was a carefully planned attack. I found camping gear up there. The rebels must have been staking out this place for at least a few days. They were waiting for the Zeniths to show up. All so that they could test that weapon. The Zeniths have a personal shield that makes them invulnerable, but somehow the weapon got rid of it. The Oseram that was operating it was sending data on it somewhere else. It was probably just a prototype.
I've known tinkers that do that. Do a little trial run before breaking out the real thing. Well, I guess it's still a work in progress, if it blew up.
She was searching for something she'd lost. Her drone had instructions to recover something called the asset.
The asset? Is that the sub-function thing that you said could be here? Eleuthia?
I'm not sure. Come on, let's go
I
talk
hope
to
so.
Varl.
Where'd Varro go?
Interesting how she sent Varl off so she could stay with
Aaron?
Erend. I mean, Varl's already spoken for now. So.
For now. After this mission, there might be a three-way going.
That's a long way down.
Something tunneled straight down into the mountain. Looks recent.
Whatever it was, it must have been powerful. That
Well, let's
Zenith
go
the
in.
rebels killed was looking for something called the asset. I don't know what it is, but my guess is it's somewhere down there.
All right, so we head down.
Erend, stay here and stand watch. That Zenith isn't the only one of its kind. I don't want to be caught by surprise if the others show up. Contact us by focus if you see anything.
Okay. Any trouble shows up, I'll call you.
Let's go.
Don't attack it head on, Aaron. Do not attack head on. Like, it's incredibly dangerous.
Well, I think she's
See ya,
kind of
Varl.
made that known, right? Where she literally said, like,
There's
I
some kind
barely...
of old world ruin down here.
You said the Zeniths have their own backup of Gaia, right?
Yeah, from the proving lab.
So maybe they were after Eleuthia. Found its hiding spot, so it sent the distress signal.
Maybe. I hope so. That's the hope. But if they all found Eleuthia before we did,
Then that's a problem.
yeah. And this hole doesn't help us. That's not a good thing for us. Stuff. Stuff and things. Things and stuff.
Looks like some kind of data center. I might be able to access the facility systems from that console.
Source units accessed. Fusion reactor on standby mode. Download initiated. Beamcast initiated. Destination redacted. Well, that's good. I like the sound of that. Alright, I think that's it. Well, what is this? Come on.
I've never seen a transmitter like this before. Looks like it's self-destructed.
No, good. This silence
Zenith research lab.
is someone from Zenith.
Looks like a lot of data was beamcast
That
from
is
here
possible.
recently.
You know what actually might have
From
happened
that
if he's
device
from
nearby.
Zenith,
Yeah, they sent him
So
here.
Eleuthia's
because he
gone.
was just like
If
crazy.
it was ever here, then probably.
Sorry, who was it? I missed that part.
Then why were the Zeniths still searching for the asset? Let's keep looking around.
That actually makes a lot of sense.
Right?
That silence
Because
was
you would
sent
necessarily send a person here, learn what's going on, and kind of
And that's why he had a focus.
why
It
he
could also
knows
be
so
that
much.
He was banished because he's just like.
Maybe.
But it would make sense if he. Yeah, that would make sense if he was sent here to do research.
Sent here to do research. He could have been banished
then,
and is
like-
trying to get back,
Actually, I think that makes more sense because they have a clone of Elizabeth Sobek, right?
where he doesn't.
He didn't.
Maybe he set in motion to make a clone. Maybe he's the one that created her.
Maybe.
Although that'd make him really old.
Well, I mean, if they have armor that makes them impenetrable,
No,
they'd have youth serums probably that work real well.
maybe.
So, exploring another far Zenith ruin.
Yeah, you want to bang?
At least this one doesn't seem to have giant killer machines.
Knock on wood.
Or anything you can blow up.
What? You think I'm some side of pyro or some shit?
I mean, you are.
Shots fired.
There's a chest to your right as well.
Okay.
Hey, our dog is being particularly bad today.
She's probably hungry.
Well, didn't you feed her this morning? Oh, I guess it is dinner time.
Alright, we're gonna take an animal feed break. We'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. A bunker door. Oop, we have some stuff. Come on. Data point.
Okay, all. As you will undoubtedly have heard by now, we have lost the brightest star among us. Research on ectogenesis for the Odyssey was near and dear to Peter, and on behalf of the new High Council, I commend you all for your efforts and the great strides made over the last several years. Yet, as we mourn our founder, we must also keep our gaze on the bright future ahead. To that end, we have shifted project priorities. Over the coming days, you will be briefed on exciting developments in longevity research for our Tokyo and Lagos facilities, with new assignments to follow. In the meantime, all ectogenic chambers should be moved to storage. Refer to your leads with any questions.
Ectogenics.
All this stuff. Wonder what they were doing here.
Well, knowing Far Zenith, probably discovering amazing things. For their own benefit.
Yeah. That's not... Find anything that might tell us what the asset is?
Data corrupted has been a significant improvement, decreasing the time between touch-ups that commercially available treatments like osmanthus rejuvenate require. As for Malik's team, the latest results from this neurophysiological experiment seem promising, and with the supplementary data provided by our Tokyo facility, we seem to be closing in on functional first-generation implants. Meanwhile, our friends in Zurich have sent over their findings on WBE, mixed results, a couple of promising avenues, but anything bordering on real digital transcendence looks to be decades away, if not data corrupted.
I don't think so.
Nothing. Oh, hello. Sweet, sweet loot.
No, there's something.
We looked at that one already. Okay. This is the dead end?
Doesn't look like it. It looks like you can climb up or go around the stairs.
I'm so lost now.
Right. Well, it's probably been making a map as you've been going, though. Hopefully.
This place is huge. Some kind of storage room, maybe.
Maybe the asset is in here somewhere.
If it is, somehow the Zenith couldn't find it. Let's look around. So, how is Erend taking all of this? Really?
Well, Gaia, the Zeniths, the Focus, it's a lot. But when I caught up to him in the Daunt and said you needed our help, he dropped everything and turned around.
Well, he's loyal. That's for sure.
There's some more down there. But we'll run around up here first. Oh my god.
Oh, there's something to your left.
Yeah.
A control console. To access the storage units.
Can it tell us if the asset is in one of them?
No, let's find out.
After we leave the place.
Looting first. Must loot. We love to loot. Plus, we're gonna have to our recording's probably gonna end here soon, so. Anything over here? You have to watch us loot things and then we end it. I feel like a bat.
Your echolocation.
Yeah.
Love it.
Well, before we get into that, we're going to stop our recording and see you next time. Peace!